Bourbon on Friday night, just scatter on the ground. BTM got a story, the media spinning round. While the brief just steam online, we keep it real and true. We're talking all the good stuff, the things we love to do. Got a camera rolling, search upon a silver screen. Breaking down the hype train, see behind the scenes. Got a camera rolling, search upon a silver screen. Breaking down the hype train, we see behind the scenes. BTM, we've been telling it, locking it. Not here for control, let them know what's true. Can't stop the fashion when it cruise through. Digging deep into the pile, every toy tells a tale. The bourbon's rich and smooth, the never will we fail. It's sights in your pixels, every media movie track. While falling for the grips, keep the facts intact. With every frame is focused on cover what's unseen. Another year, another spin, the cycle's getting BT, keep telling it, locking it. Not here for the drop, man, that's the biz. We'll share all the toy, let them know what's true. Speak it loud, dig it deeper. Never bound to deceiver. Like the rain, and seek it clear. We got the truth, it's all set there. BTM, people telling it like it is. Not here for the drop, man, that's the biz. We'll share all the joy, let them know what's true. Can't stop the passion when we cruise through.
Welcome to BTM Reviews, where we talk about the news. Got the scoop you need to hear. Stay a while, join the cheer. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't be late. Join the fun, it's here today. Pour the bourbon, let it flow. Talking drinks you need to know. Whiskey's aged in barrels old. Stories told in glasses full. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Toys and gadgets, playtime fun. From old school to brand new ones. Action figures, cars that zoom. Feel your heart and light the room. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fill your dreams. Real to real, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fill your dreams. Real to real, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super Chevy, let's go live. Feel the buzz, come take a dive. Super Chevy, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today.
Hey guys, this is Dave with BTM Reviews. God damn it, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing great. Had a good Saturday. It was kind of chill all day, and then around 6 o'clock, I decided to finally work out. But other than that, didn't do a whole lot. And hey Jim, we were
what's up?
gonna go to Rumble and watch this movie called Thanksgiving, right?
Okay.
It's super low budget. And Captain Pipto's like, dude, I watched it today. It's the worst. Like, he goes, if you're going to do it, at least give it like a good story, maybe, or some directing. But he said it was just all bad. But the chat did bring up another one last night called Birdemic. Oh my God. I think it was ID who brought that shit up. That's another movie over there that we can watch.
Cool.
Now, last night I played the trailer for Thanksgiving. I played the trailer for Birdemic, and I played a trailer for a movie called Stream. The full trailers, and only one hit me, and it was Birdemic, and it is shit. So, yeah, he had to leave before the stream started to go get his snacks. Kevin. Hell, CG Ambassador 2025. Yeah, CG Ambassador. Hey, I'm going to say one thing. That was one of the greatest trolls I've ever seen in my life, Jim.
Those people,
They got
really seem like they don't seem like they like very many people involved in comics. It seem like if they only like certain people, whatever the people that they like, then just do that with those people. You don't have to do this whole thing and then it's all pissy because the guys or whoever you like and you don't like, you know what I mean? Like, this is just fucking gay what's going on.
Don't nominate those people in your awards.
Yeah, right? Don't have the thing. Be like, this is just say it's the awards for the stupid people. I don't even want to say stupid people because I'm not like, there was a bunch of people that were nominated that I like Bancroft is great.
Yeah.
Shannon is great.
John Malin.
Yeah. All those people.
They wanted Malin to lose so they could rag on him for 5 hours. Because I guess they had like 300 people watching or whatever. And they wonder why. And then apparently, you saw that she sent out a tweet saying they're not going to give the prizes to the first place winners. They're going to give them to the second place winners.
Okay.
That's even funnier. That they don't even care about like comics book people that actually pay money. You might want to like bring people over by being a better fucking person. And goddamn, that chick is annoying. What's her name?
Yeah, I'd like to, honestly, you know what we should do? We should tell fucking
say it.
All these, everyone should just post and they should just put out who's bought what.
Oh,
and the person who has spent the most money, what they say goes.
Oh, well, I'm not winning that.
We could play the game called Big Bank Beats Little Bank.
Well, and their problem is they're not good enough to attract more people to their product. Whether it's their personality, Jim.
Those people that did any of those people that were doing the nominate and doing the award, none of them people had a book out, did they?
I have no idea.
Not that I've ever saw.
They're just like followers of comic books, and they come up with who they think.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's just some people that were like in the chat, and it's like this like community in the chat type of thing, and then they want to make
their fifth year of these stupid awards.
Huh.
Whatever, right? But it was funny watching like just how many people were actually watching Ethan's stream versus their stream and the votes that were coming in. It's ridiculous. Like it was I liked it. I was having a good time.
I'm half tempted to do my own award show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we'll have voting and everything. But then when I go to show the thing, I'll just have a pre-done chart that make it what I want.
I'll make whatever you feel like. Yeah. And who cares, right? It's your fucking show.
Your show,
It's kind of like the Oscars, right?
It's kind of like the Democrats do.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Do it, Jim. Do it. Jim's got to get back to reviewing comic books.
I don't have that time.
I know, dude. You're busy every day now.
Busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy, busy. Swimming in the pool, hanging out in the hot tub.
Some days I go fishing. Some days I go out on a boat. Well, there's stuff to do.
More fun than reviewing a comic book. And it's not like you got the winter months to hide from the cold. So you always got weather to go do shit in.
Well, the summer is when I have more free time because it's hot.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That does make sense. It does get pretty damn hot, but not Illinois hot, like you said. The good thing is in Illinois, it doesn't last long enough or long at all. So what else went on with you today, Jim? Anything exciting? Anything interesting?
There was some argument on Twitter. Because I had posted this thing.
Jim likes internet arguments, guys.
I did. First of all,
based on which creator you've ordered the most stuff from.
did I forget to share this?
Dave drinking beer? Yes, right now. What was the guy's name anyway, Jim?
The guy, some guy, Tim Olson.
Tim Olson. Is he a creator?
No, he's got a book.
Did he put his link for his book when he was bitching at you for supporting your book?
No, I don't know.
Or did he just complain that you only back the big boys? Weird, right? Strange stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Right. Actually, this is his book, I guess.
What is it?
This is,
Oh, this is his book? Well, that sucks.
why won't it let me blow it up?
I don't know.
Anyway, I don't know. Looks kind of reminds me of like He-Man.
Yeah, the haircut.
Yeah. But anyway, so he yelled at me, and then
Because what did you make a post about?
it was a
Aaron
simple post.
Lepresti or something?
Yeah, it was. I'll find it. There. So I made this post. Another great day at Comicsgate thanks to Aaron Lepresti. Comicsgate is alive and well. And I just listed a whole bunch of
Creators.
people in here. Oh, this guy untagged himself. Oh, that's weird.
Who, Mike McMahon Art?
Yeah. Why did he untag himself?
Maybe he doesn't consider himself Comicsgate anymore. Maybe he don't want the heat.
Huh.
I don't know. Have you bought his stuff before?
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird.
That is weird. But anyway, so the guy deleted all his stuff. And, say deleted. Post something. I said, take your drama somewhere else, and then
He just deleted everything.
I just deleted everything. This whole thing went back and forth, and they had a bunch of people weighing in on it, and then so I don't know.
But the point
Why
was,
did he untag him?
his point is he thinks that you're supporting the wrong people, even though they're independent creators too.
Yeah, it was something about Comicsgate was started by small independent creators, not these pros. And don't forget that the little guys that started it are standing on there like all this. What?
Comicsgate was started by.
Yeah, and then he sent me a message talking about it's a consumer movement. Yeah, I'm a fucking consumer.
Yeah.
I decide what I want to consume and what I don't.
Yep. You don't need his permission at all. Not one bit. One of you guys has little Cujo in the studio. Yep. He's over there fighting with one of the girls. Now he stopped to go eat. I guess it made him hungry. Oh, he hates Ethan? Ah, okay, Wilberforce. That's a thing, Jim. The guy hates Ethan. Everybody hates Ethan, no. Everybody hates successful people, right? Everybody wants to see the successful people fall. It's just
Mike McMahon untag himself from that post.
Does he still follow you?
Yeah.
You gonna ask him? Why does it bother you?
I don't know.
Yeah. Why do you care?
Well, it's because is he saying something? Is he saying that he's not part of CG?
Well, that's what I said. Maybe he doesn't consider himself CG. And do you care if he's part of CG?
Well, in a way, if he wasn't part of CG, I wouldn't back his stuff.
Oh, is that right?
Sure.
So you only support CG stuff?
No, I'm not. I'm not Team Guy Vito. Well,
the no pros argument is absolute idiocy. Without the pros, CG wouldn't exist. No shit, Kevin. The pros bring all the fucking attention to CG. Whether it's positive or negative, at least it's still getting goddamn attention. And the worst part is the pros, or the quote unquote other pros that get pissed off that they're not as talented as the good pros in CG. They're just on the outside looking in going, fuck, man, I want that crown. You can't have that crown because you ain't good enough for that crown. You suck. And you have no personality. Fucking Patrick, goofball, Matt Barr, who's not even a comic book pro. Is Patrick a comic book pro? He worked for some comic book company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's still
he's a pro. He went to the Kubert School, I believe.
The Kubert School?
Yeah.
Did he play a lot of video games at the Kubert School? Was he a master of Kubert? That's right. A toy fanboy. Yeah. The pros make it happen. And they bring up the low, they raise up the rest of them because it gives it credibility. I mean, I in my brain, that's how it works, Jim. Jim's trying to figure out why he got fucking untagged. This is driving him nuts. If you go to his profile, does it say he's CG?
No, but when he works for Haunted Pizza, which is Mark Polton's, and that's who, there's a lot of stuff with Malin. So I don't know.
What if you bought war campaign shit, Jim? What if he's a war campaigner? By the way,
Um,
was it any good?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, it's all right. It's not like something that you'll remember.
Nothing really is.
Oh, there's some good records, some good movies.
Oh yeah, no, we're talking about comic books.
The comic book wars. Oh boy, that's funny. Nothing's really is that memorable. Well, if you read enough of them, they kind of just blend in together after a while, don't they? They're like, yeah, I remember that. Like just like movies sometimes. Like, yeah, I remember that, I think.
Yeah, I know that Wilberforce Rooster,
Oh.
and I bought that toy.
Yep. Yep. Because you like Paulson, right?
Or Colton, yeah.
Yeah. He had to do some explaining to you, though.
No, he didn't explain anything. No, I haven't. Mark never responded to any of the stuff I sent him. But
Somebody responded to you.
Mike McMahon did. He said they didn't, it wasn't us. We didn't turn it over.
Oh, it was McMahon that did that. Oh, okay.
So I said, okay, cool. I believe you. All right.
And you dropped it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just let it go. I said, all right, I don't want to be involved in this anymore. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Let it go.
And you re-supported the product.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was it like a whole collection of toys, or is it just one figure? What is it?
There's 2 figures in the comic book.
How much are the figures? 50?
Honestly, I think it's $200 for the 2 figures in the comic book.
And the book?
I think so. I have to look. I don't remember.
Right. You only bought one though, right?
I just bought a set, whatever the complete set.
I hope you open them one day so we can see if they're as shitty as Last of the Seekers toys were.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be good.
Why? Patrick Parnell's involved. Why are you sure they'll be good?
I don't know.
Hear that, chat? He's sure they'll be good. PTP's involved. Nothing's good that he's involved in. What's up, Elemental? How are you? Is Cubert on here? I think it is. Under the arcade cabinet games. I'm pretty sure it is, Kevin. Because I asked my wife if she wanted to play. She goes, no, I hate Cubert.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all ninja. It says all ninja, all in, all ninja all the time. $199.
And it's 2 figures in a book?
I think so.
No bookmarks or anything like that?
I don't know.
You don't care. You don't care.
Let's see. What is it?
You don't care.
Oh, maybe it's 4 figures. I don't know.
Oh, 4.
Maybe. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 4. It's 4. I think it's 4. So it's 4 figures.
Okay. Well, that's cool, right?
Yeah. I think it's 4 figures. American Ninja X, U.S. Assassin, American Ninja X Night Ops, and U.S. Assassin Winter Ops, and the book.
That's cool.
Basically,
Yeah.
$50 a book, a figure.
We'll see. I mean, the problem is PTP's involved. So I don't trust that guy with anything. Trust me. I spent enough money to find out his shit's terrible. Terrible.
I think PTP's all right. He's just, all right, put it this way. I don't think he's a bad person or anything like that. I just think he's got some issues, stuff going on, and
Well, he sells shitty stuff.
yeah.
Okay, that doesn't make you a good guy.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Would you drink a beer with him? Maybe.
maybe. I think what it is he's kind of one on those people who Like fake it until you make it.
Yeah, those are the worst kind of people because they're always doing anything they can to try and get ahead. They'll lie, cheat, and steal to fucking get ahead instead of actually doing the fucking work. Those are the worst people, in my opinion. But I'm a dummy. What do I know? I don't like people like that are faking it till they make it.
I don't like its art, really. It's amateurish to me.
Yeah, it's like it's art school stuff, right? It's like he got taught a certain thing in art school by a teacher, and that's what he does. It's not very original looking at all. Everything's stolen from. I mean, again, we can talk about that. A lot of stuff in comic books looks alike a lot of other stuff, right? It's very hard to be unique anymore. There's no real original things going on that just are not ridiculous. Hey, last night you just fell off.
Yeah, I said I had to go put my grandson to bed, and then I just closed out. I was going to come back in. What?
You fell asleep, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I closed the window. I didn't leave the stream. I just closed the window.
Yeah.
I thought I could just come back then. But
you woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Now he's got a crib, right?
No, he sleeps in a bed.
Oh, he sleeps in his little kid bed? Yeah. Yeah, it was like weird. I'm like, man, he's been gone for like 2 hours putting that kid to bed.
Well, you were up pretty late from what I saw. You ended up streaming with like Julio, Crisis.
Yeah, till like 3:30. Yeah, because we were talking about movies and shit. A lot of movies. A lot of B movies that the chat was really getting me into. It was fun. So there's so many good ones and there's a lot of bad ones. And Captain said, man, that thanks killing, but it's funny, Jim. It's a fucking killer turkey. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
What are you looking at? You're still looking at this McMahon shit, aren't you?
No. I was looking at something else.
Yeah. Anything you want to share?
No. Not at the moment. So we have well, it's been 30 minutes.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Good morning, folks. Today we're going over where we are in the Riger uptick cycle of the sun. We'll check out the tropical storms, and then we'll hit an excellent study on pre-earthquake electromagnetic anomalies. But we're starting, as always, with the last 24 hours on our star. We find only minor M-class flares as the peak eruptive activity, with visible CME production being near the limbs and off the far side. Ending portion of that coronal hole could amplify solar wind pressure in a day or two, but it would also likely be minor. Let's take a quick look at the stats, and here's the X-ray flux showing how the flaring can't seem to muster more than that lower M-class range, also mostly in C-class. Very quiet. Similarly, the solar wind has stepped back a bit, stabilized. The previous coronal hole enhancement was only moderate, but now things are returning to normal after producing very little in the way of geomagnetic excitement. KP index never even reached 4. Perhaps the next stream will be more geo-effective. Meanwhile, the sunspot situation tells us why there is no flaring. It's just the departing spot remaining, and it has spread and decayed. No real magnetic mixing left. Folks, we're in for a nearly silent couple of days here until the sunspots return, and the shortest of the Riger uptick cycles should be kicking in towards the end of the month. We have seen these silent stretches precede the last 4 Riger upticks. Last one was early October. Next one coming up in about a week or two. Heading next to the West Pacific, only one storm remains, slowly creeping up to the Philippines while already hammering the island with rain. Eyes open there. On the other side of the world, Sarah is leveling the Caribbean Central American coastlines. Storm will be tracked likely northward, but it's already causing significant damage, including major flooding and mudslides. This region is very vulnerable to rain-driven
It is amazing,
disasters.
Jim, how much fucking bad weather happens around the world, but we just never know what happened.
Right.
It just doesn't make the
You don't
news.
really pay attention to it if you're not watching for it. If you're not paying
Yeah.
attention to the news, like you don't know it if it's not happening in the news. Like
Right.
tornado could hit 2 towns over, and if you don't watch the news, you're not going to know about it.
Right. Or it could just like a tsunami can fucking destroy the whole coast of Indonesia, kill 200,000 people. And then you're watching a documentary one day and you're like, what? When did that happen? Oh, 2018? Shit. Okay.
Parametric resonance of surface geomagnetic waves as the precursor of local earthquakes. Oh,
Wow. Now that is some woo-woo.
Lastly today, folks, excellent study on the pre-earthquake magnetic field in the epicenter location. While about 70% of the pre-earthquake studies hit electrodynamics of the atmosphere above the epicenter, some of the best are these magnetic field monitoring looks, clear signals of the preparation process for the rock rupture. Golf clap there. Folks, I'll be out at the ranch midday today in case any of you are passing through. We've also got our next 3 conferences and the special guest UFO day coming up. Pick a date, plan your visit, observerranch.com. And don't forget the next issue of Observer Review comes out today. Link to sign up is below, and we keep you fully updated and in context for the coming magnetic
Is it any
pole
good,
shift
Jim?
and much more.
what?
Is that thing any good?
What thing?
The Observer Review.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't have it.
I didn't know, dude. You seem to like to
No,
get into this kind of stuff.
this is just interesting. That's all.
Okay.
So, yeah. Fembat from Apex Comics does look pretty good there. Toy fanboy. Toy fanboy. I did back that.
You did?
Yeah.
It was a good stream, Jim. We missed you. It was fun
Wow.
last night.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, we'll watch it. It's not even long though. Like the movie's like an hour and 6 minutes long.
What
We
movie?
greatly appreciate
Thanks, killing.
your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow, right here, but right now at 6 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun.
Eyes open.
open. No
No
fear.
fear.
Be safe, everyone.
Everybody. Wow, he started that early. All right, so let's check this out, Jim. Let's see if we can have a laugh. Harris compared Trump to me. The fuck is that noise?
What noise?
Oh my god.
What?
That was weird. I heard something else. Did you like that, Jim?
Hello.
What's up, Mark? Jim's not talking to me. He's ignoring me.
I know.
I'm not ignoring you.
Jim is just out there
Huh?
in his own universe. It's the Jim
No,
universe. you know.
I'm watching Camelot right now.
Okay, why?
He's talking about Nick again.
Okay.
So I was just seeing what he's saying.
So did Camelot end up coming on?
No, he's not going to come on.
He could. You never know.
he could. I mean,
No.
he could, but I didn't ask him to come on again. Is that a Annihilator? Is that a video to the skies? See Donald as rise. I'll watch that. I like that stuff. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing good, Dave. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. I a little worried about somebody. But that's just me. Seems a little wild.
A lot of wild stuff happening these last couple of weeks. Wild stuff, people. Very wild.
Yes. Like, okay. Corliss Rex. Sabaton. I just had that too. It did say Sabaton. All right. So Mark, what'd you do today, man? Did you do anything good?
No, nothing really tremendous. Just, reviewing things that happened in the last couple of weeks and catching up on things. And my God, Dave, amazing stuff has been happening lately. Truly amazing stuff in the last 2 weeks. It's
Lots of rights being taken away and stuff.
Yeah, that too. But pretty amazing stuff for people on the right who are saying, gee, things are looking pretty good right now. They are.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
Maybe some changes that need to just kind of happen.
Amazing things, So I'm very hopeful for the future myself, unlike some people who are not very hopeful for the future, but I am hopeful.
I'm very hopeful for the future. Now, let's just hope it continues, right? Just hope it continues. It doesn't stop after just 4 years.
It'd be nice to get 4 years out of hope. It's been a long time since we've had hope. So yeah.
Right. Exactly. Carolus Rex.
Sounds like a Christmas song. Donald Trump theme song. Okay.
Yeah, we'll play that on Rumble because we're going to Rumble exclusive tonight, Mark.
Oh, cool. So you got songs to play, copyrighted stuff. And
we're watching a fucking movie called Thanksgiving, dude. It's about a killer turkey. Because chat last night, me and ID were by ourselves. Jim left. He fell asleep.
You seen this?
No. Who did this one? Oh, that's the one that the guy said he just drew. If in the chat, right, Jim?
No, it was on Twitter. Some guy drew it, but I said like this would actually, if Marvel actually did this book like this, it would be great.
Sure.
Well, it would be popular for sure, but Marvel wouldn't do that.
Like I think you said, we might see a little sea change, right there, Jim?
Yeah, it'd be like course correction.
Yeah, imagine like if this was his Secret Service, and like I believe that.
Did you see that they found her? Did you see that they found out one of the Secret Service agents that was on his detail when all this stuff happened was a member of Antifa and all that stuff? And
no.
Oh yeah. Now, let me find it.
No.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You don't think Marvel would ever do that? Oh, not with Trump's face. That's true, but they would do it with the president they liked, right? Have they ever had presidents, like real presidents, on comic book covers? Yeah, right. So, but it's that Trump dude, man. It's that Trump dude, Mark. He's a bad guy.
I know. That's why we need to put Biden on Mount Rushmore. I mean,
and
the greatest president in American history, Joe Biden, on Mount Rushmore. Oh my God! In fact, they should erase the other 4 presidents and put Biden, 4 Bidens in a row because he is the greatest president ever.
Kamala's the greatest president that never got elected. Like
that too.
We were robbed of her genius, of her savior, of everything she was going to give us as a country. We were robbed of that, Mark, and it's really sad.
Unburdened by what has been. I tell you, it's great.
There's lots of sad people. Yeah, they had Obama covers on Spidey. I remember that when he won. I remember that.
So you got this is a far left radical who has online posts suggesting support for Antifa extremism was outed by internet sleuths as a Secret Service agent. He deleted his account, ndon40, after his identity and name was posted. The Secret Service agent is a fan of Portland Antifa propagandist and influencer Robert Evans. He posts regularly on Evans' subreddit. The agent says he feels dejected about the incoming Trump administration and would like to go work for the ACLU or SPLC. One of the SPLC staff in Atlanta is a suspect in a RICO and domestic terrorism case involving violent attacks by Antifa-linked extremists. This is what the guy was posting.
They voted for a dude who was Nazi ass, who has Nazi ass policies. Again, can somebody tell me one policy of Trump's that's Nazi-esque?
Well, all of them, Dave, all of them. You see, because he is literally Hitler. Therefore, all of his policies must be Nazi-esque. So there you go. Proof positive. Right there. Proof positive.
When you're willing to accept human rights, getting trampled.
I don't remember the Germans deporting it.
Well,
that
a little something other than deportation, but
no, but I'm saying like they didn't deport anybody. They put them in slave labor camps and other things.
They moved them to other countries that they invaded and took over. They moved them to Poland and shit. Like,
yeah, but they didn't like deport them. Like, you're out of here, get out of here. We're not just saying go away. There's a big difference between sending somebody to a camp where they're going to be slave labor and murdered, as opposed to just saying we don't want you in this country anymore. Leave.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's actually more humane for them to get out of our country if they can't be employed because they're illegal, right? Send them back to their own country where they have a right to work. You know, if we actually followed that law where you have to have a social security number to have a fucking job, it might be a thing that would make the illegals think about being here.
You know, I mean,
but
do you guys know whose policies mirrored the Third Reich?
Yeah, Stalin.
The Democrat Party. The Third Reich mirrored their policies off of the Democrat Party.
Yeah, because he thought it was a lesser evil of communism, and he thought that socialism, which is Democrats, they're socialists.
No, and actually the Nazis believed the Democrats' policy of the one drop rule was too extreme.
Of the what rule?
One drop. You don't know what that is? There was a Democrat policy that if there was one drop of blood,
impure,
yeah.
Growth
thing, you know.
Yeah, they don't want any racial integration. Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So and the Nazis actually were like, well, no, if two of your grandparents or one grandparent, then it, you know.
I think it had to go back 2 generations.
Somewhere. Yeah, I don't know.
The Germans were 2 generations, Steve. I just heard that a couple of days ago on one of these German documentaries. Imagine that, Mark. They go through your family history to see if you're eligible to stay in the country. They go back 2 generations to make sure you're not banker enough. You're not as banker as you would have been 2 generations ago. So do they fire the guy?
I don't know.
You think they should fire the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Like, what do you think, Mark?
If we're talking about the Secret Service person,
He should be gone.
I think it's a little problematic.
Mm-hmm.
No, just a tad.
He doesn't support the president that he's protecting.
Doesn't protect the president he's supposed to be protecting.
That's true too, but he was on that detail. That now he'll get a better crew now, right, Jim? When he gets elected or once he gets inaugurated.
Who knows?
I wouldn't count on it if I was him.
Well, he'll get rid of that chick that's running it now, though, right? The one that refused to give him more bodies to protect him. That was a thing for Pennsylvania, right? They refused to give him more Secret Service, and he asked for it. Mm-hmm, Dave? Yep, that's true.
Yeah, definitely.
I had never heard of it. I was waiting for Jim, who would know about that, but I know Jim is, doing a Jim universe here where he's looking at 27 different things, and every so often there's a thought for Dave. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
I think he really wants to know if Camelot's being a complete.
I stopped looking at Camelot screen.
I mean, should we stream snipe it? Is he saying anything worth a shit?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, we can check it out for 5 minutes. I mean, but he's Camelot.
Yeah.
He showed up in here the other night.
Yeah, I saw he was in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, what's his fucking name? On
Camelot
YouTube?
331.
Or 331, yeah, right.
And I believe candor is necessary to build trust.
Glad you didn't have it pulled up.
Not with social media people, for sure. If you're labeled,
what's funny?
never
Whenever he's a guest on a show,
is never allowed
like
to deny
that
the
show, he doesn't
branding.
act like this at all.
Oh, there could be extenuating circumstances.
No.
Here,
he
have
has-
all this free clout and
Freaking
get killed.
quiet.
Over 400 pounds on this jockey failed protein to eat them sons of bitches.
What is
That
this?
was what's going on the last couple of days.
What's
People
he
saying
reading?
that's not what I said. That's not what she said. And to be fair,
That's
if
not
Nick
what she
confronts
said.
April, be like, "What the hell you doing, bitch?" She's gonna crack under pressure, right? So I don't really take any stock into almost any of those things because it's so hard to know who's telling the truth, in my opinion. That's just my take on that, right? But and Aaron would be headbutting her, right? Art the Clown says April would be cheating with Aaron with any YouTuber that have money and clout. Yes. No.
I know,
shit.
right?
Here, let me put that out there for you right now. Look, I don't know April,
I
but
agree.
I get the vibe from April
Bipto.
that if April was in the same room at a place, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
No,
It's one of those things where, like,
He's saying he could hit it.
he's thinking he could fuck April
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's because he's
she
so
fucks
amazing.
Nick.
She fucks Nick. Obviously, she's gonna fuck him because he's a race car driver and got a
Yeah.
mustache.
Yeah, Nick goes for those hookers that have no teeth. So clearly, Camelot is much better than Nick. So there you go.
Huh?
There was a part that I was trying to find where he's talking about Aaron wants to fight.
you're charming.
What's the
What's
fight
the
do?
guy's name? Xerxes. He said because I didn't supply the house. The saw. I want to preface this with something.
Okay.
Real quick. Okay. I'm gonna preface this with something.
Is he drunk?
Here's the issue.
Are you going to tell us?
And I've explained this before. I don't really take any stock into almost any of those things because it's so hard to
I
know.
wanted to hear
who's
what
telling the
I wanted to actually hear. What did he
Hammer
say?
and
He had permission because that's what he does every time he does this shit.
Bro, don't be that guy, Aaron. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that downloaded Fruity Loops and did a 4/4 drum beat, and now you're giving professional. I bench over 400. That if April was in the same room at a place, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
No,
just saying.
don't know what you're saying.
It's one of those things where, like, you're charming, you're kind of interesting, you have money, you have internet presence, you're likely going to win in that situation. That's most women, though. Like, so don't get it twisted, right? It's just some are more susceptible to others. The fact that you fall for like a shit ass disc jockey, failed, absolutely rotten fucking personality guy, that maybe leads to some credence to the fact that maybe she's more like that than everyone else. Because Aaron sucks. Did you guys hear that Aaron wants to fight me? He wants to box me.
I would like
Aaron.
to see that.
That flabby fucking Aaron guy.
How much are you willing to put up? Because I said I would put $5,000 up to the purse. We need to get some people to put some money up. If we can
I'll
get
put
this up to,
another.
like,
I'll put another 5 in, Jim.
all right.
So there you go.
I think
That's
if
it.
we get it up to like 25, 50, maybe we could actually make this happen.
Well, they're both.
Well,
hungry
Aaron didn't
enough.
show up for the last fight. Oh no, Ethan didn't show up, did he?
Who knows?
Well, that's
I don't know what was even going on. It was probably just Ethan fucking with him, saying, "Yeah, go meet me at the gym."
right. But
That's what I'm saying. So if I put up 5, well, Watermark puts up 5. We get someone else. Maybe Chris Bacon can put up 5. A couple people, we just put up $5,000. We get this fight to happen. And I don't even care if both of them.
well, Nick
Got
might put
beat.
up 5. Nick might put up 5 in the background, dude.
You know,
I'm tired of these motherfuckers talking shit.
cracking.
And he don't even care who wins at this point.
I know. I
Just
wouldn't care. I would just
out
go.
of each other.
Exactly. That. See, Jim, right now, that's me.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh man.
I watched a fight on YouTube, and he literally just stood there with his hands up, getting like whacked around. I bench over 400 pounds on
Doesn't
flat
make them
bench.
lots.
I shoulder press over 150 dumbbells. These are all things in the pectoral region that allows for a lot more strength and striking. This motherfucker's never worked out a day in his life. You're fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me?
But you should do it.
That dude's a goober. That dude goes to a gym and like mess.
Now, calling a guy from Alabama calling someone else a goober is pretty insulting.
I know. It's like a pot calling the kettle black, right? Like what? It's the same. What are you talking about, dude? Bro, dude, bro.
This is with a speed bag for a minute, and he's like, "I'm a pro boxer. Yeah, I'm a pro boxer, bro." I saw him on Twitter giving professional commentary or takes on the fight with Tyson last night. Bro, don't be that guy, Aaron. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that downloaded Fruity Loops and did a 4/4 drum beat, and now you're giving professional producers advice on how to produce fucking beats. Don't be that guy. Don't
Freddie,
be Rich.
I do.
Review Tech. Don't be that guy that gives me advice on racing and you've never stepped.
I can give him advice on racing.
Cynic. He's not going to be here tonight, Kevin. He's over on Katie's show, so you're safe. No Cynic here tonight. You're good. This is our panel, unless Julio shows up, but I haven't seen him.
I think it's, anyone could give Camelot advice for racing. Drive faster, asshole.
Yeah, a little better car control there, buddy. So
Foot in a fucking oval car. Don't be that guy. Oh, I play iRacing, therefore I can give you advice on running a real car. Don't be that guy, Aaron. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm a boxer. Bro, you fucking kidding me? You wanted to fight Ethan Ralph. That's basically a large infant. Nothing against Ethan Ralph. I'm just saying he's not a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm saying. Anyways, what a goober. What a goober. Naked snake tonight? Question mark. Big mega bulge. Let's hope so. Thank you, man.
Why does he keep picking his nose and doing that?
all
That's
the
what
time,
that
dude.
is.
It's the most annoying fucking thing.
It is.
It's
That
just-
is a sign of someone who snorts stuff.
dude, it never, ever since I've been watching him, he does it like every fucking 5 minutes, dude. Just,
Oh, yeah.
It's a nervous tick or something. Like,
Yeah, he's so used to having something in his thumbnail that he snorts.
you think so?
Maybe. I mean, that's what I've seen people do, act like that.
Because it's annoying as fuck on screen. God damn.
Especially people in Alabama.
Freddie says talking as much about body prowess and other guys' bodies is super gay. Of course it is. Like,
Well, he does like to smash pissers,
and cut something, right?
cut turds.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. This is even when he's clean shaven, Wilberforce. He does it all the time.
Yeah, it's nowhere near it. And I had a mustache for 30 years, a long time ago. And yeah, that does not cause you to go up your nose. So
No, the hair grows down, right? No, he's just got this nervous tick. It's constant. It's always the same nostril.
yes, yeah, it is. It's always that side.
Always
Yep.
the same one. So I don't remember if I saw him do it in Nashville live. I wasn't paying attention, you know what I mean? But every time I watched him on stream, I was like, Jesus, man, this is worse than some other shit you see do people on stream. All right, let's hear him tell Aaron not to be that guy.
I tell you what.
I
Oh my
tell you
god! All
what.
right. Anyways, oh no, I would never fight Aaron. That's stupid as fuck. Here, have all this free clout and get killed. That's the same thing as the Tyson thing. The same thing as the Tyson match. If Aaron,
Wait, is he saying that he would get killed or Aaron would get killed? And he would give Aaron free clout?
He would give Aaron free clout and
Oh, this
kill
is a
Aaron.
great screen freeze, though. I wish somebody should, like,
Oh,
There's so many
yes.
things you could make with this. Like,
Yes,
oh my-
everybody,
like, it's
everybody
like
save that picture.
the
Everybody.
picture. Camelot gets
made it
totally
one day.
probed.
What's it? Print screen, right?
Yeah,
What is it? Function print screen or whatever?
I think maybe. I don't know how it works. I'm not a computer literate.
Oh, there we go. Print screen. Come on, let's see. Just not me. I just want him. I look dorky. There we go.
Wait, you want to print the screen here? Do that.
Oh,
I got my copy.
I don't know how to do it.
He won't tell us how to do it though. See how he is?
I don't know how to do it. I hit print screen. This little tab comes up top, and it says snip. I highlight it, right?
I don't know how any of this works.
Then
I'm
I
a
hit
boomer.
Then I hit start. Why is it recording though?
I don't know.
You have some kind of capture software in place. Control print screen will put it into your copy paste buffer, but you have to put it somewhere. Even if you put it into Microsoft Paint, you'll get a copy of the picture, and then you can save it on your computer.
All right, hold on.
Oh man, that is really a good picture of him. Jesus.
All right, so control print
Yeah.
screen.
Yep. And once you've done that, it's in your copy paste buffer. So you just need to open up like Paint or something like that, and then hit Control V or Control
Oh.
Insert.
Okay. Paint. And then hit Control V.
Yeah.
Control V. There it goes, baby.
Save it out to a file anywhere. Just remember where you save it. Now you got it forever.
That goes on the desktop.
Yep, there you go.
JPEG, right? Or PNG?
Either's fine.
Well, PNG's good for thumbnails. JPEG's not. I'll do
Yeah,
a JPEG and then save it as a PNG.
And by the grace of
Oh shit.
on
Well,
the
we got it.
God,
Couple of us
somehow
have it.
We're saved. We're good to go. Thanks, Mark.
Oh, here's another one.
Oh no.
beat me in boxing without throwing a punch. So that's what he does. Then I look
Oh no.
like a dumbass.
These are really,
If
we're
I-
doing a really good job. Great pictures here. These are great.
Kill Aaron.
Oh wait. Oh, I want to hear what he's saying actually.
There he is again. Oh, dude, take that one, people. Take that one.
Oh yeah. Damn it. Damn it.
I got that one.
File. Save as JPEG. Untitled 1 on the desktop. If I can find them.
Yeah, did you know about my Fruity Loops technique? I tell you what. Same thing as the Tyson thing. The same thing as the Tyson match. If Aaron
Camelot thinks about the universe.
Yes.
by the grace of God somehow beat me in boxing without throwing a punch, because that's what he does, then I look like a dumbass. If I kill Aaron, like destroy him, then I just look like an asshole.
Not if he challenged you.
Camelot thinks of a girl with no shirt.
Why'd you fight this
I'm
irrelevant YouTube guy with like 8 watchers for no reason and kill him? Why? Why'd you fly to Minnesota and do that stupid shit? I don't know. Sorry, no. I'm too busy, Aaron, competing in an actual professional sport. What the hell is wrong with this motherfucker? Silly Willie. All right. He's so silly. Let's continue go. Let's continue go. All right. Let's continue reading. Okay.
Now Now, here's a problem, though. Actually, I want to point out is someone had posted this on Twitter because Nick put this on his locals page,
Right.
and Nick told them to take it down. That's paid content only for people who pay for it, not to be shared. Otherwise, he was going to strike the guy on Twitter for posting it. And Camelot's streaming it and we're showing it, and we're watching it.
Oh, the diary thing.
The diary thing, yeah.
Where was this at?
On locals, but then on Twitter. Oh, here, I'll find it.
Is that what Nick put on locals today?
He put something on. Well, he's got a chat going on in locals right now.
Yeah, it was that long ass thing though.
Yeah, I didn't even read that. I don't know, man.
Let me see if it's still here.
I'll be right back, guys. Mark, talk to the chat while he's looking. I'll be right back.
Hey, chat, how you doing? Interesting stuff this last couple of weeks.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, and I see it in Twitter. I see it in Twitter.
See right here. It says this guy posted this appears Ricada was offended, created this on locals blog. And this is exactly what Camelot is showing. And Ricada says, this is paid content. Take it down or I will.
Good. I'm okay with that.
But I'm just wondering, like, is it
okay for Camelot to do it on his
yeah,
stream?
like it's Camelot got, you know, like did Camelot get permission to do it? Are we now breaking some kind of thing by showing what
yeah. Yep. No, I see.
Huh. How do you use the snipping tool, Wilberforce? What is the snipping tool? I'm confused.
Yeah, there's a ton of other things. I have Snagit is Snagit is great because
I'm not a faggot. Why'd you call me that?
I should have anticipated that. But yeah. Yeah, there's lots of ways to do it, but I know everybody can do control print screen.
Little girl, it didn't even dawn on me.
Oh, we're watching Katie.
Until I realized, oh gosh, she's at a fucking funeral. This is the future.
This is what they talk about?
Yeah, because if you don't pay attention in the middle of the episode when he's getting the horse,
see now all you people get to have some cynic, even though he's not here.
Vampires kidnapping kids. And
you wanted your daily dose of stimulated cynic.
And
now you
that was like so many years ago. And then the old man's like, I have to thank
you. What are we watching
for what you did.
And that is enough of. And that is enough of that.
That's sort of a call.
The fuck
I was just wondering what they were talking about over there, and it seems like some weird stuff, man.
Well,
it's anime, dude. Show. It's anime. Yeah.
Anime Fletcher?
Yeah.
Just anime, dude.
Jim, you're a dick, according to Kevin in the chat.
Jim, you're of course weeb shit. Like, no.
Oh no, because that's Kevin was like, great, no cynic. So he was mad because he got cynic.
He got cynic anyways. Oh my god.
Cynic anyway. You guys wanted cynic. You said no, mom said cynic's at home, and that's the cynic at home. Oh wait, what's this?
Oh no.
Because they're both big shit talkers and kayfabers. Yeah, so I think you would get a lot of entertainment out of them kind of shitting on each other. It'd be funny.
Oh, Yellow Flash. That's Yellow Flash, isn't it? Yeah.
Their career would be over. You know what I mean? Like,
if
wow. Lose,
Sean is
then.
So Sean has worked his way up to the number 2 spot.
So.
Wow. Jake Paul's already lost one.
Yeah.
Well, he's only on if Anna's not on.
Why is Mike Barron on there?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
is he doing work for?
Maybe Mike. I don't know. Mike Barron is like tries to stay out of all the drama stuff, which is, honestly, it'd be better for most creators to stay out of the drama.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, it really would be better for Yellow Flash to try and bury the hatchet, and not attack.
Yes, and
all the
actually
time
try to.
and stuff.
Oh, yeah, by the way, is this book up for sale yet?
No, not yet.
What the hell, Jesus!
You know,
Is it ever going to come out?
Sure, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I mean, I've seen some other work of Dillard's that's really, really good. He's doing this.
Yes, and Dillard has been doing the rounds, and I've seen Katie have Dillard on, and Dillard's doing great stuff. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
Dillard's
only
just-
interested in Yellow Flash.
So Flash is a dick too by not having Mike Barron up at the top because he's got his face on the screen.
I am surprised Mike Barron is on this late. He's usually in bed by now.
That's the other thing I was going to say. Like, he leaves Ethan like in 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's usually off by like 9 o'clock or something. So, what is Saturday night? So maybe it's a little different.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, okay. Now, who will put their book out first? I don't know. Like, it's going to be close. Like, Vito might have his book delivered before Yellow Flash's book is delivered because Vito's campaign's already over. But I don't know. Vito said something about doing a second chance campaign, I think, right? Before it's going to ship. But I don't know. I mean, it depends. If Yellow Flash's book is all ready to go, like done and everything, it just needs to be printed.
Well, I thought that's the only people that Eric does business with. It has to be ready to go. It has to be a real product for him to even consider you as a customer. And you can probably have never said anything negative about Eric on the internet somewhere. That's probably the first thing.
I need to see how Jay's book is doing. Rip a send.
If they get into a fight, I want Bane to show up and like collapse the ring and the floor like he does in the movie. Kills the whole football team.
How much does he weigh? What is
What are they talking? Andrew Tate fighting Logan Paul? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah, it's something like that. And then talk about Bane showing up. I mean, does they realize that's not a real person?
No, they don't realize that.
Sean doesn't know that.
Yeah. I like to hear that Sean is afraid of Anna, so I like that. I want to see Sean and Anna fight because I think Anna would kick his ass. So.
Well, if it was a verbal war, she would, right? She just
even a physical one, because I'm not sure he can move that well. So even as pregnant as she is, she's smaller than Sean. So
she'll always be smaller than Sean.
Boxer, you're 2-0 in boxing. I'm 0-0 in boxing. I've never even fought boxing. I'm a retired old man. 5 years I've been sitting around smoking cigars and fucking bitches, which are better looking than the fucking girl you're advertising anyway. I will fight you any day of the fucking week. Don't worry about Conor McGregor fucking you up. Don't worry about Floyd Mayweather fucking you up. You only want to lose to them so you can say, well, I lost to Conor McGregor. Why don't you lose to an old man who's retired? I live in the real fucking world, Jake. There's a whole bunch of fighters out here who live in the real fucking world. Men who are dangerous and dedicated their lives to this sport and don't have a fucking fraction of the money you.
When did he get this accent?
He
didn't used to sound like this.
Yeah, where does that come from?
This guy that lives in the real world. Look at these cars behind him.
Yeah.
Look at his trailer. I mean, this guy doesn't live in any fucking real world. He does a YouTube show and makes a shit ton of fucking money or whatever he does. Fuck this guy too. Wasn't he like king of the red pills for a while, Jim?
I don't know. I don't really like him too much. I don't know.
No.
I think he's, I don't buy what he's selling.
Ever. No.
You have because you managed to become a fucking clown, the biggest clown on the fucking internet. If you want to fight and you want to send a contract, send one to me. I will take a few weeks break from living my retired life to kick the living fuck out of a fucking goofy, fucking entitled dickhead like you. You know my name, Andrew Tate. Fucking Google it if you want to know more. Any day, anytime. Let's fucking.
So
Well-
will that happen?
No. $3 million isn't worth it. Andrew Tate's a brokey if that's all he's got left. He can afford to lose his $3 million.
buys all these Bugattis and shit all the time.
Oh, he's not buying them. They're leased.
Those are leased.
Oh,
yeah,
are they?
there ain't. He ain't buying those things.
No.
Most people that have cars like that, it's like 99% of the time they're leasing them. Like,
Is that
whatever.
true, Jim?
But like you said, if Tyson got 20 million just to fight him, then
Depends on what you're doing with it. Like if you're getting it, like if you have okay, I don't really want to get into tax talk.
Yeah, well,
it's okay. If you purchase it through your business, you can lease it, and then you can take write-offs against your business as a business expense thing. That's what some people might do, like business expense, whatever type of thing.
Yeah.
But,
those people do that. Yes.
most people are gonna, you're gonna pay cash and buy it.
that's what I thought. Most people actually spend the money on them, right?
But again, I've never bought a $400,000 car, so I would know.
No,
not a $400,000 car. Definitely not.
No, not a four.
But you've looked at them.
I've seen them.
I bet you sat at a couple too, right? See if they fit.
Nope.
No.
No. I don't know what I just did there. I hit the wrong button.
Who was the melted snowman? Az or Tom?
I don't know. Look at this picture. Who looks? Can we decide who looks like a melted snowman?
Well, okay. So Anna, Star Wars girl, probably knows Tom better than she knows Az. If you do the calculations, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, but that wasn't Anna. I don't think.
Yeah, it was Nina.
Oh well. Because Nina's been on this show before. But she streamed with Az every week.
Well,
so,
and she had a 1-year contract with Gary.
Yeah, so it's probably Az. If you do it, if you're thinking about it that way, because she knows more about Az, right?
Yeah,
because she would be the victim.
Supposedly, but then she said none of that was real, and Camelot was talking out of his ass, which we saw him tonight. He's talking out of his ass.
Yeah. I never said Az tried to come on to me or anything like that, right? She had to do this whole apology tour.
Yeah, it's weird. I wish Camelot hadn't opened his mouth because the whole thing ended up being stupid. So
completely stupid, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if anybody's hitting on Nina. Do you? No, I don't care.
Unless she comes out publicly and says something, then I don't care otherwise. If she does, then that's a different story.
Yeah. It's retarded. That's all it is. It's bad.
You know what was amazing about last night? Did you guys try to watch any of the Tyson stuff on stream?
Oh, it was on the TV behind me the whole night.
Oh, it was okay. Because so many people, and I tried to call up Netflix too. I could not get that sucker to play. I figured Netflix had,
and pausing.
Yeah, I thought Netflix had bandwidth forever, and that fight broke them. I mean,
but they have bandwidth, but not for live streaming. They're not set up for live streaming.
Oh, yeah.
I think I want to say they tried to do a live stream before for either like a Rogan special or a Chappelle special. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's possible that someone.
Camelot is the sex best.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's not a melting snowman, but he could be the sex best. You never know.
He does have a, what does he call it?
Well, he has a lot of strange things, so I don't know where you're going with that one.
I know.
He calls it as something or other, as Moompa or.
Is what?
Like the I don't never
Goomba. Yeah, Goomba. It's the little Goomba. It's a drawing of his dick. Okay, it's like a little mushroom.
Well, no, but it's like the mushroom from the fucking Mario.
Yeah, Mario mushroom. Yeah, early days. the little Goomba.
The Goombas are little brown guys that walk around.
But that's his dick. So there you go. That's self-admitted, people. He says that himself. So.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I could. I just wish that everyone could just get along.
Yes. I agree.
I don't care if you've got a head wound. I don't care if
once the fight started last night, though, Mark, The actual fight, my streaming quality didn't freeze. It kept going the whole time. But before then, holy shit! Like it's like everybody was trying to log in to get in.
Yeah, I wonder if that was it because everybody was wondering when is the stupid fight going. Obviously the top card is going to be at the end, but man, they took a long time.
It was late. They had at least 3 fights before it.
I love the whole Tyson. I have no idea what he was wearing, but why was his ass hanging out in the photo in the back room? All right, and then people on Twitter are saying, well, I didn't have seeing Mike Tyson's ass on my bingo card for tonight, but there you go. What the hell was that?
We didn't see that.
Oh God! He walked away from whatever they were doing, and he had nothing on his ass at all. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Jesus, weird.
Eric really should have promoted Mike Barron's book a lot more than maybe he could afford to buy some food to eat.
Yeah, that whole thing didn't that book should have done a lot more than $300K.
Well, he didn't do anything extra for it.
Right, it was just a bare bones campaign with the 4 covers and no CGC.
Nothing.
Now, what about the difference between both Bloodruth and Horseman are out at the same time? And I've seen Eric a couple times, and of course he's pushing Bloodruth because that's his book. So does that mean Horseman is going to, fade away because he's pushing one, not the other?
No, I think Horseman's actually over 750.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see.
Did you check out Achromatic Green?
I've been trying. I've been on the site. There's no total. I must be looking in the wrong place because
I know how to do it. It's retarded how they have it set up.
Let's see. Bloodroot is at 450.
So.
Okay, 450 for Bloodroot.
Yeah. Ripet's End. Then you go to Achromatic Chronicles. He's at $65,000.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Horseman is at 750.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, look at this. Horseman sold 750,000, sold 12,000 books. Gooding did over 10,000 books.
Yeah.
So, is it extras that get the price that high?
It's all this shit. He's got Alpha Core books in here, dude.
And Alpha Core books and everything. I mean, so
But this was supposed to be different from a campaign. Looks just like a campaign to me. But
the catch-up pack, this pack, signature series pack.
All right, with these 2 books, Eric is making enough money to continue. So anybody thinking his business is ending?
No, I always said that Eric would be fine if he could do these campaigns. You know what I mean? As long as he's bringing in, $2 to $3 million a year, he can keep his business going.
$2 to $3 million a year?
Yeah. I'm saying the way he's got it structured with the employees and everything, the amount of employees he's got in his factory, he needs to bring in $2 to $3 million a year.
Yeah, and he's doing that.
He needs more than that.
Well, I mean, but he could be restructuring in the background. We don't know it. We're going off of what he originally said: X number of employees, X amount of rent. Maybe he renegotiated stuff. Maybe a couple of people have moved over to the music stuff rather than the warehouse. I
mean, what's going to happen though? Like, I don't know. Like, what's going to happen? He seems to keep launching all these one-off, either one-off books or number ones. The only thing that he has a number 2 book on is ISOM, and it's been over 2 years. They've been waiting on ISOM 3.
So only 2 days for Horseman to
only 2 days left.
Wow.
Yeah,
2 days left. Yeah, so it's gonna.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's good numbers, guy.
But he's probably not going to get a big spike at the close because
but he could get to 800,000, maybe. Something might happen.
I think it's going to be around 770, 775, maybe 760. I don't know. Chris Bacon. Yeah, he's. Should I just dox him?
Well, he thought he was going to do 715.
Mike Barron?
Chris thought he was going to do 715 this campaign, so it did a little better than that.
Oh, I thought you said 740.
No, he said 715. 715 or 714.
Close enough.
I don't know. Like, some of the artwork on this though is very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Average. Did you order it?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, Sturgis, Boo Rich, Sturgis does not have that kind of money at all. Sturgis was trying to flex, showing off his order form, and basically his big purchase was the Ultra Mac Club.
Right.
What's that one? $50 a month or
$50 a month or whatever to get
Yeah.
his, re-signing up for the Ultra Mac Club and then buying like one book or something.
yeah.
And getting free shipping. Ooh.
But not everybody could buy 40 copies of a book just because they want to.
Just Jim.
No.
Yeah, Jim can't. Nobody else.
Well, lots of people can, but they
Lots of
choose
people
not
can.
to.
They choose not to. Some people are just silly. Some people are like, hey, you know what? These books, I think they're going to be worth something.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been something?
Which they they should be. The problem is when every couple of weeks they come out with a new book.
Yeah.
They just tweak it slightly. It's like, well, fuck, now I have to buy this in order to keep my investment.
You mean those alternative covers? Like that?
Yeah. Well, I really like what Shane did with the, started off with the red cover, the first one, the Trump victory cover, Return of the King cover, 500 of them.
Yeah.
And then he went to the blue 350.
Yeah.
And then he went to the white 150.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, okay, so the first one sold out like great, and so they are.
And
so
Jim
like
bought 100 of the 150. So we're all fine.
No, I didn't. I bought 10 of each.
But if you did buy 100 of the 150 and you released them slowly on eBay, you might be able to make a lot of money that way.
Have the sales been affected by him saying Cover D is worthless? Well, I don't know, man. Like, Cover D is going to be in the $5 bin. That's why, he can say, Eric can say all the shit he wants. This is nothing but another Indiegogo store. That's all this is, man. It's just you getting an idea of how many you need to have before you fucking ship them. And he knows within 2 weeks of the 70-day campaign, he should buy now, Jim. He's done enough campaigns to do the math. He goes, well,
Chris Bacon has been telling him over and over, your numbers are right up front, dude.
Right.
Those are your numbers.
So if he says, okay, I've sold 7,000 books in the first 6 days or whatever it is, it'll end up at, 10,000 or 11,000 by the time then campaign ends. I print 14,000 of these things. So if there is a little rush at the end, I got enough and I can still ship them all on the same day and have a few left. But he didn't do that the first time on Ice on One. He just thought he got books for $2.50, Jim, and he had to order as many as he could because they just keep selling forever. Yeah. That ain't how comics work, man.
I'm just hoping that these Shane books get out to us before inauguration.
He said after January. He said in January sometime.
But he said maybe sooner. But I'm just saying, it'll be close. If he could get them to us before the inauguration, they'll sell a lot better. You know what I mean? Like right around that time.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean if you're reselling them?
Yeah.
Well, if he can get them out in January,
though, dude, and it being Shane Davis, you'll probably do all right.
No, you'll do all right. I'm just saying, like you probably, I mean, like the first, like. I'm trying to think what Ethan did, like different run numbers on all those books.
500.
No, he did 500, then he did 600, then he did 800, I think.
I think it was 550, and like 800 for the last one.
The blue, I think, was 800 of them, and then the.
But I like the way you were saying Shane printed less, gave out less of them because that makes them so much rarer,
And it's less fucking inventory to manage, dude. Jesus Christ. Like at some point.
Ethan is doing it because people said, well, I missed out. You sold them all out in like 3 hours. So he kept increasing
the first
them.
ones of Ethan sold out in like less than an hour and a half. They were gone.
Yeah. And the other thing is like Shane gets 400 people to watch a stream. Ethan gets 2,000. So he's got more of an audience to throw the money down in real time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Wilberforce Worcester, you're talking about the Ethan's Trump covers. How are they selling on the secondary market? They're selling for around $100.
Well, that's good.
You know,
That's fine. It's great.
yeah. You know,
Yeah.
you know, once the once the market
Settles down.
once the market settles down, they're probably going to go up from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know,
and with Trump
mainly
winning,
mainly
it's
the
all up.
blue ones of what I've been seeing selling for around 100 because those are the ones I think there's the most of. Like the first cover that doesn't have the flag on it, I think is the most limited one, if I'm not mistaken. And I haven't seen any of those for sale on the secondary market yet.
Did you get any of those, Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, you got 12 of them. Okay.
No, I sent a bunch of books to CGC to get graded.
Excellent.
So we'll see. I'll try. You know, I figured if I could get $200 for a graded one,
yeah,
you know, which isn't bad. Like some that probably will go for more than 200 in all reality. If it's like a 9.9 or something, or
yeah,
9.9 should probably go for around $500-600, really.
Cool.
In my opinion, we'll see.
Yeah. It's an investment, people.
But I won't sell any of them. I'm just going to hold on to them and stare at them. Precious, bro.
I already sold one of my red covered Trump books, dude. I sold it for like 115.
There you go.
Yep. I paid $25. That's a pretty good markup on my investment, Mark.
There you go. Ethan is making you money, even though you're spending tons of money.
Well, I mean, I'm getting it back, right? Because
yeah. No, that's great.
Well, you got to think too, because like those I Spit on Your Hive covers.
Yeah,
He sells normally for $200. He sells
on eBay store
on eBay for 200. That he's selling for 200. Those he printed several thousand of those. There's like I think, however many, because it came with the box or whatever. It was like a 40. I think it came in the box set, or maybe it was a 48-hour cover. There was thousands of them sold initially or printed. Probably 5,000 or 4,000.
Then why are they still going for 200?
Because the people that have them are holding on to them. Because I think they only came with the box. Like you had to get the whole set of books.
Okay.
Like the box set, or you had to buy it within that 24-hour window or something like that. So
that's a pretty good deal if you can print that many and still have people selling them.
He's selling them for 200.
Yeah, he's selling them.
Yeah, but he put them on sale tonight for 80. As part of this, did you watch Ethan at all tonight?
I haven't watched Ethan for a while. Not that I'm against watching Ethan. It's just it's so much, and he's doing. Have you noticed?
He did a great troll tonight, though, dude. They were giving out these awards for comic book artists on what's that chick's channel, Jim?
Some chick, Danger Vanessa.
Yeah.
Thing. But it really seemed like honestly they seem more like they just hated on people. And
yeah. So they were nominating Malin and all these people, but they didn't want them to win. They were just nominating them to laugh at them because they lost to their favorites.
Oh.
Well, Ethan was stream sniping them. Everybody that's part of CG won every fucking award.
Really?
Well, because I'm pretty sure normally they only have maybe 100 people or 75 people watching or whatever. And that's all who would be voting is there are people coming in. And so basically they had like thousands of votes coming in because it was.
Imagine a Pac-Man and fucking Pac-Man on a pie chart. And this is, Pac-Man's mouth is closing because that's how much it's CG versus the other people that were nominated. It was fucking crazy.
So do you think that Ethan stream sniping is what did it? That people voted because of it?
Oh, yeah. Nobody else knew that shit was going on.
That's brilliant. I'm sorry. That is brilliant. Yeah, that's great.
The chick was so mad after the stream, she posted a tweet saying, we're going to have to give all the awards to the second place winners.
It doesn't matter because they won the moment that stuff happened.
Right.
Give them all away to somebody else. Who cares?
Don't tell people CG is dead. That's the point.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
That's a retarded statement.
No, that's great. Have you noticed Ethan has been
what's
streaming?
up, BA Turner? How you doing, buddy? Been a long time since I've seen BA in the chat. I stopped asking him to come on because he's always so fucking busy. I hate bugging him. You know what I'm saying, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
Horseman to me actually looks like if there wasn't all this shit with Eric July and he wasn't such an asshole, I would probably buy this book.
I would walk past this book in the comic book store if I saw this.
But a lot of people have been like taking snippets out of this and saying there's some good action scenes and all of this, and there's potential in this Horseman character.
Yeah, I would be if I saw this book, if this was a Marvel book or DC book sitting on the shelf, I probably would have bought it.
No, I didn't say that. This ain't a Marvel or DC book. Let's say this was a fucking independent
or Dark Horse or IDW.
Yeah, but what if this was fucking Rippaverse in the comic book store and you didn't know who Rippa was, but you're like, who's this company? You'd still buy this book based on the covers that you've seen? That cover's terrible, dude. The cover's awful. It makes no fucking sense.
Well, you know, I don't know where the fuck are.
Oh, you're working on your first comic book issue right now. Cool.
Well, Punisher, yes, but that's what I'm saying. I would think this is because this reminds me of the Punisher. You know, it's like a cross between the Punisher and Daredevil. And I don't know does he got knives that come out of his gloves, so it's also Wolverine or something? I don't know. Is that what that is? Is that like, does he got Wolverine claws?
No,
coming out?
it's more snowflakes.
No, Rook is awesome. Wilberforce Rooster. I'm not gonna, but I'm just saying this.
I work at my friend's comic shop over the weekends. Nah, I'd pass on this as Neil Valentine. Yeah, it's not going to catch my eye, Mark. That's all I'm saying. It's a Punisher copycat with a generic mask, over the top violence, no heart.
You know, Bloodroot. I just don't see it.
You see that cover when you walk through the store and you say, "Yep, that looks awesome." The Horseman cover. Scroll down.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really like that cover.
Damn. Well,
this cover to me looks better.
okay. Go to the left. What's that cover look like?
That looks like a different character altogether.
Go to the left again. That looks like a different character too.
Now, is this like Legos where he can snap different attachments on his legs, like different parts?
No, Eric only goes with the Duplo because he can't afford the fucking Legos.
Okay.
And what is that?
I don't like this cover at all.
Every suit looks different.
I mean, I know what they were going for with these things, like the old, you know, where they had this.
Yeah,
no consistency at all. How
Nothing.
can he not have consistency at all? Jesus.
I know you have different.
Neil
colors.
Valentine. If they did a cover like that, I would buy that.
Oh, gross. But yes.
Actually,
buy it, but gross.
Honestly, like I think Billy Tucci's art is phenomenal in like the She stuff. It's great looking, but it's just not something I'm into.
Right. Yeah, you're not buying that book. Right.
You know, I mean,
you're not going to read the book. You might buy it to support Billy.
Yeah,
but
I might buy it to support Billy. It's not like, you know, like I don't know. It's like, why does everybody have to have this super powered woman?
I don't know, man.
Hey, you know, guys, on the screen that's up now, don't change it. Say where you are, Jim.
Yeah.
All right. So lower right-hand corner, the woman coming at the screen.
Yeah, right here.
Kill or whatever.
Yeah.
All
with
right.
the blonde braids. Yep.
Look at the head. That looks like Deba Carita's artwork or whatever. That head is terrible.
Yeah.
The face, the head.
Well,
I know she's not
right here. Look at
associated
this
with
face
it.
here. Look at this face right here. Oh, you can't see it. It's not showing up.
Move your mouse.
I got my mouse, but it's not appearing on the screen. That's weird.
Which one though?
The guy on the bike or whatever. Look at his face.
Well, that's another bad one.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's all small,
all
and
squished.
pointed up.
It's all smushed.
It's smushed.
And
why
Does
is
he
that
got
fucking light
tits?
so
Does he
bright?
got tits? Does that dude got tits? Look at him.
but look at the hand. Look at the hand reaching out. Those fingers are all bent and curvy. 4 fingers up,
He's
and they're all
reaching for
curved.
a dick or something.
And they're all the same length. All the
Yeah.
fingers are the same length.
This is terrible artwork. This is terrible.
Look at the mouth on this. Is this the tuna guy with the mouth? Like it's like a fish mouth.
Oh, this is. You don't want to look too close at these. Okay, these are terrible.
I'm walking past these books.
Yeah, I agree. I agree now, Dave. Now that we actually looked at this cover, damn, that's awful. Well, there's less in that cover.
Jim. Go back to the right. 2 more. Is this just a gun floating in the air?
No,
Right here?
Yeah, right. It's the shin pad.
Oh,
Just a gun.
I'm assuming somebody got killed and their gun flew up. But are those turds? Look at the things around that gun.
That's bullet shells from his gun.
Those look like turds. I'm sorry, those are not bullets.
I know.
They look like turds. They do. What the hell? Who drew these covers? Who did this?
I don't
those
know.
look like rifle cases, actually.
Yeah,
bottleneck on them. They're too big to be coming
It
out.
could have
of
been
this.
colored a little differently than brown, though. You know, I don't know.
But here, they're supposedly coming out of this gun here.
All over the place. Yeah.
Look at the size of that magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the size of the bullet cases. They're bigger than a magazine.
I've seen that on Twitter where they tried to take a 50 cal and shove it into an AR-15. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead and buy it. Let me know what you think, guys. Just wait till you get to the inside. I'm sure it's going to be fucking incredible.
Foil and embossed. Ooh.
Ooh. Man.
Let's check this out, though. You know what? I don't want to. You know what? I want to try to be friends with Eric July.
I don't.
We all don't. We all.
I don't.
Except for Dave.
Not at all. Because he don't give a shit about any of you people. He don't care about his own.
No, is this like a
Manson family?
Well, it's something, but it's like this family of man. No.
Why? Are they supposed to be Western vampires? I kind of feel like they feel like
that's what it
they're
kind of
like-
feels like. It's like a vampire book, but they're. What are they supposed to be from? Like from New Orleans or something? I don't understand. It's just like a.
Looks very Westernish, or like you're saying, voodoo-ish or something. I don't know, man. What the fuck is this? This is your next book, Boo Branger. Nolans.
Nolans.
Yeah, it looks like that HBO show about vampires. Look at True Blood.
Quit remembering stuff, Chris. Stop remembering. That's all of my chat. They know all my stories that I've told so far.
I did enjoy Goodjing. You know,
I know.
It was a fun book. I thought it was a nice. You know, I mean, I did.
He wrote as Blackula.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Those are wolves. Those wolves are the best, most interesting looking characters EJ has.
Yeah. They're better than the couch. Well,
now are
slightly better than the
they
couch.
magical wolves because their eyes are glowing?
Well, remember she has a dragon too, so how magical
Oh
could
yeah,
they
she's
be?
got a dragon.
Yeah.
Forgot about the dragon.
Who has a dragon?
Bloodruth has a dragon. She rides around on a dragon sometimes.
Oh, that's right. Is his name Puff?
I love the fact somebody was reviewing and saying, you know, because all of it's believable, you know, in story arc, but suddenly out of nowhere comes a dragon.
I honestly think
What's a
Eric
dragon?
July was watching the Game of Thrones. All right.
Oh, it thought I got to throw a dragon in.
And then, well, no, like with Game of Thrones, like
He was talking to Gary, and Gary said, "You gotta have dragons, man."
no Game of Thrones, and then like saw like the dire wolves, you know, from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and then
Those are not
dragons,
German shepherds.
and then the blood magic shit with Melisandre and everything, and
Yeah. God, he had a fever dream after watching Game of Thrones, and Bloodruth came out of his ass. Okay, I got it.
yeah, so, you know, I think that's what.
Go to the next cover. Let's go to 3. Go to the left. Oh, there's one. We've seen this piece of shit before.
Yeah. What is
This is her not really facing the camera again.
Is this
And
Medusa?
Methuselah. It says introducing who, Jim? Introducing who?
Introducing Hellions, Choke, Deer Tick, Faye, and Morningstar, and the Master Therion himself.
Oh my God, Chad!
So this is just a
7 more
constant
fucking
thing.
characters.
It's just
Yes,
introducing
more
new
new
characters, introducing new stuff. That's all he is. It's like a, honestly, it's like a fucking money, like a.
And but look what it says. Is this the end of the Blood Roots? We don't know who the fucking Blood Roots are.
Oh wait,
so
so
it's not
that's
Blood
also
Ruth.
that's so it's not Blood Ruth. Is her like
It's
her name
Blood
is Ruth?
Ruth.
It's Blood Ruth. It's
Her
her last name is the
Blood
Blood
Ruth.
Ruths.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
So we still don't know anything about any of these characters.
But do I care if it's the end? Because this is the first time she's had a book. Like that's like you know, years and years of fucking Captain America. And they finally say, "Is this the end of Cap?"
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
God damn it, better not be. Not the first issue, guys.
He's taken every comic book trope or whatever, and he's applying it on his first books. It's stupid.
And introducing what 1, 2, 3, 4.
But isn't this
5?
the shit that he used to rail against?
Yes.
No, he would never do that. But those hoe ass roads, I tell you, those hoe ass roads.
Oh, there's a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got an owl or something too.
There's the wolves. And there's her blood powers. Because she can fly? Can Blood Ruth fly?
I don't think so because
Why
they
is she
rode her blood
levitated?
down, and like they were, ski boarding or something like that. So
Yeah,
I don't think she can fly.
If she can fly, why does she need a dress? I mean, but why is she elevated like that if she can't fly? What the fuck is that?
Because it takes like Mike, Chuck Bennett can or Chuck.
Mike Barron, Chuck Bennett, what? Who?
Chuck Dixon. My
Chuck
brain is
Dixon,
fucked.
yeah. Oh.
Joe Bennett and Chuck Dixon. Chuck Dixon could write multiple books at a
He
time.
didn't
You know what I
write
mean? Like
it.
I'm saying, but he could write. What I'm saying is, it's not like drawing a book where you can only really you want to be drawing one. Maybe you don't want to just draw one book at a time. I don't know.
And why doesn't every book say that you're introducing new characters?
Yeah, how can you have 4 covers and one cover has introducing new characters and the other 3 don't?
Yeah, it's just
a cover.
Yeah.
Well, because I think for whatever reason they're trying to do one cover that's like the old fashioned, like where they would have the blurbs on it.
I guess.
But it doesn't look old fashioned.
No.
It looks fucking retardedly new. It looks dumb. If you're
I'm
not
still
going to do it
trying
on
to-
all of them, don't do it on any of them. Is my point.
No, I mean,
yeah.
you should always have the same thing. If you're introducing a character, you put it on every cover. You don't put it on one cover. That's stupid.
Well, obviously they're introducing all these characters.
Yeah, those must be the Blood Ruths. That's the family of Blood Ruths.
But let's hear the names again, Jim. Let's hear them.
I don't. Well, those names, I don't know who those people are. Is that?
Let's hear
Master
those are
Therion
the
himself.
Blood Ruths.
So is this the Master Therion, or is this Morningstar, Choke, Deer Tick, or Faye?
And is this happening in Floor Spark? Is this happening in Floor Spark, Texas, too?
It's got to be there or nearby because that's its whole universe.
Well, where the fuck is Alpha Core stopping this bullshit? Like,
well, remember they crashed. They still haven't rebuilt because of the USB drive failure. So,
yeah, I'm really like confused. Like, I'm not confused. People buy what they buy because they like people or they whatever it is, right? I'm not confused, but this is just fucking terrible. Like, at least I feel like when I'm buying Ethan's stuff, there's going to be some value to it, and the story's going to be good. Shane Davis as well, but they've been doing it a long time, and Eric's given too much power to these fucking girls that it's not. He says that Horseman was a Chuck Dixon and Joe Bennett creation, had nothing to do with Eric's ideas at all, but he's still letting the Saskas edited, right? Like, well, fuck you then, man. Like, I'll just go make this book on my own with Joe Bennett? Why do I need Eric? Because Eric's checks cash. That's why.
Yeah.
And Chuck likes paychecks, and I don't blame him if somebody's willing to pay you. But I bet it would be 1,000 times better, Jim, if Chuck Dixon and Joe Bennett were doing that book on their own. Because the covers would be more consistent, because there'd be some quality control from Chuck and Joe going, no, dude, that ain't who Horseman is. Why does he look different than our creation? Just like they do with ISOM, dude. ISOM never looks the same, and it's fucking 3 years into that garbage.
Yeah. It's way too many different looks of ISOM. But 4 covers in a row of Horseman, and not one cover looks the same.
So you think about this too. We just looked at the J book. It's at 65,000 with a powerhouse publisher like Rippaverse, and Jay did 100,000 on his own.
Yeah, and Jay is not getting out of that. There's no big surge coming there. But Jay was happy as shit, according to, I saw him on some stream somewhere, and he's happy as can be.
He's got to sell the Kool-Aid, dude.
I know.
Because what's he going to do? Is he going to admit he made a mistake? Is he really going to do that? Would you? I mean, like, you're like, fuck, man. Take another one for fucking Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers, because like he always does, right?
Yep.
Take it for the team. But if I was Eric, that would have been my first book.
I would have been playing that up for everything. See what I did for Jay? I got him to 200,000. I doubled.
But it wouldn't have been my first book, dude. It's a kid's book, right? It's a kid's book. And Eric's audience is not kids' book audience.
No.
Obviously, look at the shit they're paying for. Like, this is the shit they buy. And poor Jay's making 65K. This is awful. Not that Jay's book is good, but it's not this bad. It's just weird. It's just it's a 200-page book that's a comic, kind of. It's like a storybook, Mark. It's not all. And it's 200 pages, so whatever, man. But I actually think Jay thought he was going to do 200,000 or 300,000 with Eric. That's why he did it.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I had 100,000 and I saw Eric with millions of dollars of sales, I would say, "Damn, I'm going to at least double what I'm doing. At least, come on,
minimum."
Yeah.
Right. Especially when Jay complains that he didn't barely make any money on the $100,000 that he did the first campaign.
Well, he had all kinds of mistakes. He had shipping issues. He didn't understand shipping. He didn't charge enough. He came out and said, "Yeah, I screwed up on all that."
He did that fucking gay ops thing where people could donate to charity.
I know, and that's the reason why I bought it, because I didn't want the damn books. So I bought 10 charity books because there was a package for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the damn book. I wanted to support Jay, Right. And then I'm listening to Ethan later saying, "Guys, no charity wants 50,000 books, the same book.
The same book, right?"
And I'm looking and saying, "Oh, geez, I'm an idiot because I didn't think of that. I thought, 10 books to charity." And Ethan explains that shit.
But that I don't know how much of the 100,000 that was, and I don't even know, Jim, if you can claim that as part of your total sales, the charity books. Can you?
I don't
know. I bet they did. I bet they took the
for
number
the number, right? But the tax
that was a package, so it was 10 times.
Jim,
it was a cheap book, but 10 times. Yeah.
Shift a little bit over, dude. Your face is halfway on the screen.
Yeah, Jim, you're.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say, if you're gonna lean back, just move your chair back a little bit.
I wanted to do something here.
Oh. Well, Eric's used to be more transparent. The worse it's got for Eric, Mark, the less transparent he's got.
Yeah.
Like, this is some good stuff that's like done in the old style. These covers.
Metal Pig, that's a good point. Jay's comic is a grift. No bigger evidence than adult-sized T-shirts for a kid's book. They're just milking their audience with crap.
Well, that I didn't think of that. That's very true. That is very true.
You know what?
Yeah.
And look, Eric July could actually sell kids T-shirts of ISOM. Like, it's just a fucking superhero character, right? But he's not smart enough to think like, I got many married white couples or single men that might have kids that might want to buy a t-shirt for the kid, because I don't want to wear an ISOM fucking t-shirt, but if I put it on my kid, you know, like they wear Power Ranger shit or they wear Ben 10 t-shirts or whatever, Pokemon, but nope. But Jay's never sold a kid shirt. Never.
Yeah.
Imagine if he would have had like infant clothes and shit for, I mean, just because you could.
Yeah. If he went with the theme, people have been questioning, you know,
So
why
Kevin
is
says,
Jay writing about
"Good,
little
we'll
kids?
throw back covers, Jim. Put it back up there. I didn't even get a chance to see it. Like you pulled it down too quick. Your throwback covers.
Okay. Let me find it again.
Did you lose it?
Oh, I
No,
gotta
he
open
closed it,
I
so-
closed it.
Oh. I was interacting with the chat. They have
Who?
good the people that are smarter than me. What's up, JJ? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. He's not on the stream. He's not on. You want me to mute him? I'll mute him. All right. So, actual. So this is what you just received the other day when you said "Good day" for Comicsgate, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was saying like this is how this is how old like comics used to look.
Yeah.
This book here.
Sure.
You know.
So these are things people just put out, you know,
see,
old style.
You see Garbage Man? Like you see Garbage Man? Like you see what I like about this cover is I can fucking see what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's not so busy.
It's not so fucking busy that you go, where's the character? It's great.
Yeah, these are nice.
Yeah, these are
see even this sketchy thing there, the Kit Carter thing.
Kit
Even
Carter's
that
awesome.
you can see
Yeah.
at least what's going on.
Planet Doom looks awesome too, right? Like the one right next to it, Mark, with the alien or whatever, and Kit Carter.
Yeah, this is the soft cover. This is the hard cover of the book. Planet Doom. This is like old,
nice.
the old Wrath of God stuff.
Have you read these yet, Jim?
I've read some of the Wrath of God stuff. I haven't read
14 boxes of this shit.
I haven't read Planet Doom yet. So
yeah, man, imagine that. People spurging out when you show them what you bought to support somebody. That Garbage Man is classic Bernie Wrightson. It's beautiful, dude. I like that Garbage Man cover.
That's good.
Shit, I wish I would have. How much was this set, Jim? Do you remember? Like a couple $100?
No.
Because Lepresti doesn't seem to like go crazy with his pricing.
no, but I don't know. I could look.
That
probably
Bloodhunter-
probably $200, $300, something like that. Also came with a poster and some other stuff.
But you got a hardcover too, right?
Yeah.
And a sketchbook.
Yeah.
The sketchbook is probably cool as shit. Like I like.
Yeah, but then I realized when I got this that I had already ordered. Well, I don't know what I ordered first. If I did this first, or I had ordered all these books already from him once before.
Can you zoom in on Blood Hunters real quick? That's awesome, Mark. That's
No, that's not bad. Yeah.
goddamn. Like that's pretty
Old-fashioned
cool.
vampire type.
Yeah.
Thing.
I mean, that's like a 1930s poster for a vampire movie or something.
Yeah.
It's great. And I like his take, on like he's bald headed. He's not super cool looking, right? He's a monster. He's not cool. He'll fuck you up. That's cool as hell. Sub to Katie Did's channel, guys. If you haven't, you're missing out. She's talking about anime right now with this guy named Stimulated Cynic, but he's so bored he's in my chat. Oh, Garbage Man and Nightclub. Look at that. Whoa. That's crazy. This looks like wall art, Mark. You know what I'm saying? Like some of this stuff looks so good. I'd hang that on my wall. Like,
yeah, that's It definitely has that 50s vibe to it. It's really kind of cool.
You know, it definitely has the feel of a guy who's put some pen on a piece of paper before and drew out something and then had somebody color it for him so it looked really fucking nice. Look at this guy here, Wrath of God. Look at that fucking devil head. And then the guy on the horse. Oh, that's fucking wild.
You'd almost call him a horseman, maybe.
You could. And I wouldn't disagree. Got quiet. What are these things? So I got this,
What is that?
It's a
It's a
half
big white box.
It's a half box, right? You got the long box and you got the. So, like we got, here you go, Mark, just a Batman cover, right?
Yeah.
Batman, Wolfman, Aparo, DeCarlo. I guess they're the ones who wrote it and did all the stuff inside, but easy to see what I'm looking at, right?
Yep.
Got some Dark Knight in here. What else I got in here? Here we go. Here's a Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's nice looking. Funeral for a Friend, Superman. Pretty cool. Just a bunch. Oh, here you go, Mark. This ought to make you happy. Or Jim, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Plague, or Star Trek Deep Space Nine, A Deadly Plague Infects the Station. All right, so 2 plague books from Deep Space Nine.
That's nice, Jim. See Jim's.
Yeah, it's nice poster. Like it's like a movie poster.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah.
We got some Silver Surfer here, Mark.
Ooh, like me some Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer, Warlock, Resurrection.
Yeah.
There you go. Just looking at like art, real art. Hey, who did Cable? Was it John Malin?
Cable?
Yeah, wasn't John Malin's known for Cable at Marvel, Jim? I think it was Cable.
I think he did like maybe 4 or 5 issues of Cable.
I got some Cable.
But he didn't create Cable.
No. He did a short run of Cable though.
Yeah.
I have Cable books. I don't think
I have Cable TV.
Malin was
same thing. Totally same thing.
Malin wasn't around in the 90s though. He's not that old, right?
No.
No, I think he's in his. I think he's either late 30s, early 40s. So.
Yeah. So we got like some Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher. It's called Heart of Darkness. It's a book. Just not a hardcover book, but just a book.
Yeah.
Malin's 47. I didn't think he was that old.
Yeah, but I don't think he was drawing for TV in 1996. Yeah, so this is just one of the short boxes I have. Got some RoboCop, Jim. You like RoboCop?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. He made comics of everything, man. And a lot of them failed, and a lot of them were good. Just had to find what you liked. Look at this cover, Mark. The Adventures of Superman. I didn't know Superman I ever seen.
No, I don't know what that is. He's got Cecil glasses on. What the hell?
It's awesome, right? Does that say Legends of the Dead Earth? Shit. Annual 1996. So this was 1996 Superman stuff. There's our Superman we know and love. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just called up some John Malin cover stuff. I'm looking at years of John Malin, 2017 John Malin covers. They're all over the place. It's really interesting. I never looked into any of this because I'm not a big comic book person.
Right?
Yeah. But he's got some good stuff there.
That's why Ethan says he's a great fucking artist. He's like he's the best. Cecil Man, he does look like Cecil Man.
Cecil Man, yeah.
Heart of Darkness was awesome, says Daniel Craig. Well, oh man, so much to read, so little time. But I do like knowing I have it. It's a weird thing, Mark. Like sometimes you're like, oh, I'm glad I have that. Knowing you have something like that people care about still. I do have to buy a bunch of fucking bags and boards though, because my check gives me so much shit.
Well, yeah, I was looking at the first book you pulled out. It's in the plastic and it's kind of curved a little because
it was boarded. If they got a bag, they're boarded. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look terribly straight though. But yeah, anyway,
maybe it's the angle of my camera.
It could be. In the private chat, if you could just call it's just one John Malin cover. This one looked really cool to me. It's a Marvel comic page. Thunderbolts.
Yeah, let's see it. Wait a minute. Let me do this right for once. Let me do it right for once. All right. So here we go. Thunderbolt.
And this was him 5. In 2016. So this is a long time ago for John Malin.
There you go. Thunderbolts 5.
You're not sharing.
I'm looking.
Okay. I thought you were.
Sure. So here's Thunderbolts 5.
That's part of the page. So
I know. I enlarged it for everybody to see.
Now look at this.
Civil War 2. Yeah.
Well, go back up to the top again. This is really good. Look at the character.
Yeah. Look at Spidey.
John Malin cover. Yeah. Spider-Man looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was looking through the pages of his covers, and this one stood out from the 2016, 2017 era, That's John Malin, people.
That's why his books sell for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like Black Riding Hood. I think Jim says people have CG rated Black Riding Hood books for sale on eBay for $1,000, $2,000, whatever it is, Jim. Yeah. I don't remember.
1,500.
Yeah. Civil War 2 was trash. Nice art though. Yeah, it's not his fault. Yeah. He didn't write it. He just drew for it, right? So is this Duffy? Is that who this is supposed to be? I don't know. He's got the star on his shoulder like Captain America. Like is
I think that's supposed to be Bucky.
Bucky. Yeah, Bucky. Duffy. What the fuck am I thinking about? Thunderbolts 5, though. I don't even know what that is. It was a fun little story. Hope he prints it again.
Yeah, the Black Riding Hood stuff. People really would want that.
I want that to be a full book. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like that would be a good run, like a good book run, I think. But
you just like the N-word. That's your problem.
No, it's not it. It's not it at all.
I'm kidding, Jim. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, they can put the C word in there too. Caucasoid.
Do they use?
Yeah, it's got an oid on the end.
Yeah, it makes it okay. As long as there's an oid on the end.
As long as it has an oid on the end.
It's scientific at that point, right?
Right.
Hemorrhoid, man.
Hemorrhoid man. Oh my God. Eric July, we just came up with your next character, Hemorrhoid Man.
Yeah. And introducing Hemorrhoid Man. Oh boy, Eric. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Can't wait to support that for the next fucking, like, they keep saying in the chat too, like Eric's only concern are new properties.
Yes.
It's not about the sequels, because the sequels just aren't where the money's at, I guess, for him right now. So, but at some point, we want to know what the hell's happening with these other characters because it has to make sense. These worlds have to make sense.
Did you guys notice though in that fight last night, that the Tyson fight, there was a moment when Tyson connected with a nice left and rocked fucking Jake Paul, and I think that was Tyson telling him, "I could knock you the fuck out." If this, like basically, like if Tyson wanted to and Tyson laid into him, he would have fucking destroyed him.
Well,
I don't care, 60 years old or not. Dude still
Because
got
everybody
fucking
is-
arms the size of my legs.
He's still got boxer strength, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's still got arms the size, and I've seen the videos of him in training.
Yes,
And
the
it's like,
training just days before. Days before.
that's not the guy that was. This was totally just an exhibition. Nobody get hurt. You know what I mean? Just fuck around, and nobody's gonna throw any punches.
And Tyson was not going to let himself get knocked out by this motherfucker.
No.
That was never going to happen, ever. Tyson is not the Kamala Harris. People can talk all the shit they want. I get what Tyson was doing. He was making some cash, and he was not going to let himself get fucking destroyed on national TV. So he just danced around with fucking Paul for a little while. 2-minute rounds, which were super short. Like they went by so quick. You're like, God damn, that was fast. Black Riding Hood painted an interesting background world, says Daniel Craig. So supposedly contract said he can't be knocked out. Oh, well, I'm sure Tyson's, yeah. It makes sense, though. I mean, people just want to see Tyson box. And
people wanted to see Tyson kick the guy's ass, but obviously they couldn't do that because that guy's paying for it. So,
well, all 80,000 people at fucking AT&T Stadium, though, Mark. There were 80,000 people in Jerry Jones' fucking football stadium watching that shit. Think about that. Just that money.
They paid a fortune for that, I'm sure, too.
Yeah. You saw that quick bitch slap when Logan stepped on his toes? I wasn't paying that close of attention. We were trying to stream at the same time, so I didn't see it all.
No, there wasn't. I think it was like right in the beginning of the fight. I think it might have been the first round where Tyson, like Logan's doing something, and Tyson just gave him a quick left to the face, and it rocked his head back, and you could see he was like, "Ugh." And then it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, he could just blast him and knock him out. But
I'll tell you what amazed me. Isn't Logan a boxer? Doesn't he isn't he a sanctioned boxer?
Is he?
I thought he was. I thought he fought
generally speaking, people who are boxers start when they're like 10 years old.
I know when they usually start, Jim, but
not like when they're YouTube stars and they're in their late 20s and they decide they want to box all of a sudden.
I get it. But I thought he looked so exhausted by the 6th round.
Who has he ever fought that wasn't some big hyped up internet thing?
I don't know. I'm asking the question. I don't know the lore of these faggots. I just thought that he was a boxer.
Isn't Andy Worski and Tonka Saw or whatever his name, or Salt Poppy, a fucking sanctioned boxer because they fought in a sanctioned fight?
I don't mean it like that. I mean like they've gone in the round with.
Is it any different? Really?
What's boxing?
I mean, really?
All fixed, right? It's just like wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, Logan is a wrestler now. Okay, a wrestler. Yeah. I know, but he looked exhausted in that boxing match. Tyson didn't look as tired as he did.
Yeah,
So
were they 2-minute rounds?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looked exhausted for 2-minute rounds of a boxing match. That was 8.
They need to get back to the 5-minute rounds, 15 rounds.
Yeah, or till it's fucking over. There were many boxing matches that went 25, 30 rounds, dude, until somebody got knocked the fuck out.
Right. Isn't Aaron Imholt a licensed boxer? The other Paul brother is a wrestler. Oh, okay. Does Greco-Roman wrestling?
Probably not. Probably not. Jin Wong for 5. Australian says, do you guys remember the boxing scene from the Sergeant Bilko movie? The one with Steve Martin.
I remember the Sergeant Bilko movie. I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either. Yeah.
Should I look it up?
If you want. Are we going somewhere else, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna check out. We're gonna go to Rumble, guys. So we're gonna turn off YouTube. Jim knows